Mind if we join you? We just transferred from Westminster.
Escaped is more like it. One step ahead of the man. Hey, that is a great earring.
Thanks. My mother gave them to me.
Mind if I try it on?
Sure. So how long have you had your ears pierced?
Ever since that night I got drunk with Bobby Atkinson and his knitting needle.
So does this mean we're going steady?
I'll let you know. This is my friend Tom Henderson.
You have a name?
Yeah, I got a name. Douglas Everett Peter.
I see you've met the refugees.
Nice earring. Her mother gave it to me. Tom, why don't you get us a round of drinks?
Sure.
You should get your ear pierced. Look great with your hair.
That's what I keep telling him.
Great. Hand me that fork.
Is that what they tossed you out of Westminster for?
No, that was more of an honor code situation.
That dork violated the honor code?
Well, he's really quite corrupt once you get to know him.
Right.
Will Nader here is the president of our honor council.
Can you be bought?
I like this guy.
I'm very sorry about what happened to your daughter. Mrs. Morgan, I know this may not be the best time, but I thought perhaps you might be able to tell me something about the party Kim went to that night.
What happened? The same thing that happened at the party the week before and the one before that. Maybe I shouldn't have let her go to all those parties. She was hard to handle. I really tried, but she liked to run after her dad died. Is it so bad? I know that some people thought she had a bad reputation. But she was just 16 years old.
Kim used to hang around with the boys from West Chadway?
West Chadway. She used to tell me, I can marry more money in a minute than I can make in a lifetime. I told her, those boys don't marry anyone from the East Side. Vinny, this is Officer Hoffs. She brought Kim's things over from Jefferson.
I can see this is a big deal already. They sent their most experienced officer to find out who murdered my sister.
Well, we're not exactly sure that it was a homicide, Mr. Morgan. An investigation is underway.
Oh, yeah, sure. Ask a couple of questions, file a report, and thank the people for their time.
Hey, look. I'm here to find out exactly what happened to your sister. Now, I don't care who's involved, how much money they have, or what kind of car they drive. Now, if there's anything you know...
I know that 3 rich boys got my sister so drunk that it killed her. And I know no matter how much hell I raise, they're never going to see the inside of a jail.
Absolute?
Absolutely.
To the fun club.
The Fun Club. The Fun Club.
Thrill seekers, risk takers, and wealth makers. Also known as the Royal We. Dedicated to competition and recreation. The man with the most toys wins.
Plebes be damned. To taking over.
So, what does your old man do?
Nothing. Retired at 32. His great-grandfather built the J Street Bridge. Trolley lines, too.
No kidding.
He travel a lot?
Yeah. Guy's constantly out of town.
Great. Dr. Harrison Crowe arrives back in town tomorrow. Which means we'll need to change our meeting spot.
Well, my mom's there, and she's been real sick. We could go to my buddy Henderson's place. I mean, his folks are always out of town.
Yo, dudes! I got it. Who let you in?
Now, is that any way to talk to a business partner? Huh? Who's this guy?
Don't worry, he's cool.
Check it out. Hard, boys, hard.
We're not making another run till mid-semester break, Kurt.
Oh, I think you're making another run this week.
Pass. We have too much work to do at school.
Seems like you had enough time for a wild date this weekend, didn't you?
You know about that?
Yeah, I do. And you picked a pretty stupid place to do it. I mean, over here, over there, everywhere. What's the deal? Oh, I cleaned it up, though. No big deal. And cheap champagne, boys. Very cheap. I'm very disappointed in the three of you.
I think we should be cool. We've made enough money.
Look, the point is this. We are business partners. You use my facilities for a party. I use your father's plane for a run. End of report. You need the sun anyway. I mean, look at you guys, huh? Have fun, for goodness sakes. I'll be in touch.
Well, it looks like we accepted the order.
You know, guys, I think he's got potential. What are you doing tomorrow?
What do you got in mind?
Might want to get you something.
Yeah, like what?
Initiated. You got a passport?
Sure.
Find it. We may take you on a little adventure.
Little thrill-seeking, risk-taking, and wealth-making?
Hey, no risk, no rush.
Yeah.
I've talked to her teachers, the girl she hung out with, her mother. They're all telling me the same thing. We're not dealing with Gidget here. I mean, I'm not even so sure this was a homicide.
So it wasn't a rape?
Look, Penhall, it's a rape as soon as she says no. Let's just get that straight right now.
Fair enough. But I'm telling you, I talked to these guys, and they may be in some kind of drug thing with this Niles character, but they just don't strike me as murderers.
What happened to I hate these rich kids?
Well, I happen to spend a lot of time with them, unlike you, whom they think is a dork.
Who they think is a dork.
You just make sure you read your assignment for tomorrow. I'd hate for you to blow my cover because you're not Ivy League material.
Yeah, you know what I think? I think you always resented these guys until you had a chance to be one of them.
Well, you must be right, because now I resent you.
Hey, cut the rebop. Hey, Harry, run a check on that Niles freak.
Gotcha.
Hoffs, who's Vinnie Morgan? He left 3 messages for you.
Oh, that's Kim's brother. Dude thinks his sister was some kind of prom queen who got murdered by a cult of Izod worshippers.
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. I think there's a possibility at least, and we should check it out.
I talked to these guys. Kim Morgan may have just been a party animal who died in the woods.
Oh, bad girls don't get raped, huh? Only good girls get raped. Is that it?
Excuse me, folks, but you know the guys in the suits downtown ain't exactly doing backward flips over our budget here.
We got bigger problems than that. We need a house.
A house?
What do you want with a house?
Well, these guys, they like to hang out at parents' houses. Now they want to hang out at my house. They like me. They think I'm cool.
Yeah, cool if you got something they can use.
And I had to make it your house to keep you involved, because they think you're a waste of time.
Okay, cool it, bud. I'll see if I can get you a house.
Problem is, we got 2 cases here. We got a possible murder rape and a drug case.
No problem, dude. We go with the murder case, hold the drug thing back. If we're wrong on the murder, we bust them on the drugs.
But then Penhall's committing a crime if he goes along.
Wrong. He's undercover, Hanson. See, we're really the good guys. Go with it, bud. See if you can get him to invite you along. If you can bust this Niles guy, maybe he'll roll over the other freaks, tell us what he knows about Kim Morgan.
Well, I don't get it. I mean, why would these guys run drugs when they can get all the money they need from their mommy and daddy?
No risk, no rush.
So Crawford Cam comes walking through the front door in his 3-piece suit. Now, here is where the all-time prep manners of all time kick in. Cary turns to Mr. Cam and extends his hand. Cary Graham, good to see you, Mr. Cam. And they shake hands. Cam counters just as calmly. Good to see you, Cary. Why don't you put on your pants?
Oh, I love it! Oh, man.
Your part of the story gets bigger every time you tell it.
I like to keep it visual. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Speaking of which...
Right you are, Peters. How would you like to go on a little ride?
Sure, where are we going?
Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, sorry. Plane only seats 4.
But why don't we assemble at your house for cocktails as soon as we get back?
Yeah.
That is, if it's all right with you.
What do you want, hors d'oeuvres? Shall I chill the wine? Not if it's ready, shall we?
Hey, Tom, come on, relax, man. I told you I got your house.
Really? Where is it? What's it look like? I mean, is it gonna be big enough?
No, it's a tiny duplex on Howard Street. What do you think? Here, look at it.
Hey, not bad. Where'd this come from?